So in talking with Cayenne and Ivy, we were talking about the talent that is here at LaFayette High School. There's talent all around Walker County. Laney Rayburn is a junior here at the school, but she is on something pretty special here in Walker County called the Junior Council. So good to see you.
Good to see you too.
As I gather, the Junior Council is something where you're kind of tapped and asked to serve on it.
Yes, ma'am.
But part of what y'all are doing is working to keep all these talented people like you,
yes, ma'am,
active in Walker County.
Yes. So we this past year, our kind of like main goal has been to coordinate events, and the last one that we coordinated was the hometown music night, and we got the opportunity to kind of browse throughout the school to find our talents within this building, and it was super cool to find out, about Ivy and Cayenne and Ethan, and just the different people that are here that you don't really even realize that they can sing or they can play. And so yeah, we coordinated that event. It went really well, and we also had the opportunity to play at the Freedom Festival, and they're kind of talking about some honeybee opportunities maybe. So yeah.
Nice. So for you were saying, kind of jokingly, but really pretty seriously, that you didn't have a choice but to be musical because everybody in your family is.
Yes. So my grandfather and my grandmother, they both sang, and my nana doesn't play any instruments, but my papa did, and he taught me my first 3 chords on the guitar. And my dad also plays the drums and the bass and the guitar. So, and we all go to church together, and we play at church and sing at church. So I kind of grew up singing, but then I had like a little shy stage in my life, and just about 4 years ago, I guess, I started singing at church again.
Yeah, the shy stage has definitely left you.
Yes, yes, it has. I'm glad it has.
So you don't write songs, but you love to sing a good cover.
Yes. And
though you can do pop, do you feel really at home with country?
I feel really at home with country, especially like some gospel, that's probably my favorite. And then I love like Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac and just like the classic rock. I love stuff like that. We're
going to hear you perform a Channing Wilson song.
Yes.
So for those of you who don't know, Channing Wilson
yes.
is a Walker County guy himself.
Yes. He wrote the Trainwreck song for Ashland Craft, which is the version that I do.
So I was listening to you play it earlier, and I was taken, part of it, it's a melodic song.
Yes.
Sometimes you can overcomplicate music. Mm-hmm. Do you enjoy just a good melody?
Yes, I do. I'm a sucker for a ballad, so I love just slow songs, but I love music that means something and it kind of pulls at your heartstrings. So that song is just a really good, true song.
Do you appreciate, too, since I know you don't write music yourself, but what it takes to write a good lyric?
Yes.
Because you can't be gitchy with it.
No, you can't. So I listen to this little YouTube thing. It's called Why Not Wednesdays, and I'm pretty sure it's based in Nashville. I could be wrong about that, but basically songwriters get together and they just kind of jam for a crowd, and that's kind of how I discovered some of the up-and-coming artists that I listen to. So, yeah, I'll kudos to the songwriters because I can't do it, but I think it's awesome.
I'm glad that you just said the up-and-coming artists that you listen to. If you talk to anybody who's kind of made it, if you will, they'll often say that there are so many talented musicians in this country who you'll never know about.
Yes.
So would you encourage people, because our whole thrust is to encourage people to think about their end-of-year giving to support the performing arts in the local schools?
Yes, because there's just so many kids that either already have a gift or they want to play so bad, and then they find out that, hey, I can sing. Just like, I just take my little brother, for instance. He's been teaching himself the guitar, and he doesn't realize it, but he actually has a voice too. And I just know that there's so many kids and young adults that have gifts but they're just never brought to light because they don't really have an opportunity or a platform. So I think that would be really cool.
And before I let you run and we have a chance to hear from you, sometimes people will say, well, that's not practical.
Right.
You're not planning to pursue it necessarily when you graduate high school, but can you imagine your life without it?
No. I love it so much. It's my favorite pastime. It's my favorite thing to do with family. I love music. I just love it.
Okay, so this is the one that she's chosen. It's the local hometown Channing Wilson song called Trainwreck.
You better have a bulletproof smile and a hard hat, 'cause baby, I'm a train wreck, a train wreck. I'm coming off the line. It's a sure bet you